You ready?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Let's get this started.
All right, we got the game starting. 10 seconds to go. I'm super pumped for these games. Both of them are really good players. Both are prepared extremely well. I'm excited to see what they can pull out on this map.
Yep.
Oh, vVvHasuu with the die comment at the end here.
Oh,
the trash talk begins.
Some interesting words between the players already. I love this. Okay, so in the bottom left corner, we have our green Protoss from the team vVvHasuu.
For those on the stream, if you can hear it, that's the entire crowd cheering, about 20 to 30 people. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have CoLFireZerg from the team Complexity as the orange Zerg. So what are some tendencies on this map for this matchup, Laya, with a really easy to take third base?
For Protoss, they're most likely going to go for Forge FE build, and the Zerg's going to go for an early pool into a hatchery without gas.
All right, we'll be interested to see if they actually stick with the common meta game, or if they're going to really change things up here and try to throw their opponents off guard. Here, it's pretty standard so far. No funky stuff, no 6 pooling or whatnot, no proxy 2 gate so far. I'd actually like to see those in this series. Cheese is always fun.
Yeah, Cheese is pretty good in a best of series that's over 3.
Yeah, I mean also on this map, since it's so big, people expect other people to expand really fast. So a good cheese can really throw up an opponent here, really get into the other person's mind. And as we do see that vVvHasuu is actually getting a forge right now. Starting to get a forge, and coLFireZerg is going to go pool first with no gas.
So it's pretty standard right now. These are the builds that you should expect in this map. I'm interested to see if FireZerg's going to go for a gas, or he's just going to go straight for the hatchery, and if he will take an early third base, or he's taking the gas.
So he is taking the gas before the hatchery. What is this going to kind of imply here?
By taking the gas, if the Protoss sees this, they might expect an all-in, because normally you don't want to get gas, because if you get Zergling speed this early in the game against Forge FE, it's not really going to help you do anything.
Right. All right, so I'd like to see when coLFireZerg decides to take his hatchery. Have you ever seen one base all-ins from the Zerg on this map?
Yeah, it's possible. There's an all-in that Zerg can do. They make a hatchery and then they cancel it and make 7 roaches instead. But on this map, I don't think it's really that good because of the distance between the bases, and the natural choke is really narrow as well.
Right. All right, so we do see the Nexus going down for vVvHasuu here and his additional gateway. Let's see if he can, just placing down the cannons right now, deciding to get the Nexus first. Sometimes Protoss favor to get those cannons first just to be safe, but vVvHasuu, I think, is going to feel comfortable to get the cannons there just in time. Oh, the Zerglings almost got in there, but he decided to back away.
Even if the Lings did get in there, Hasuu could have made another gateway to temporarily block the Zerglings from going inside the base.
All right, so we do see a 22 food hatchery here coming down for coLFireZerg.
Oh, and a lair.
Oh, and a lair too. So he's not going to favor that third base, which is pretty common, as you do need those 3 bases and a really good economy to hold off the powerful timing push that generally comes after a Forge Fast Expand from the Protoss.
This lair is really early, and this leads me to think that FireZerg is going to go for a Ling Baneling all-in drop.
Oh, exciting! All right, so we're going to see what he's going to do here. Creep Tumor is going to start that creep spread, which is really important for the Zerg players. Some Zerg players underestimate it, but they don't realize is that speed gives them the ability to set up against an army, give them that much more surface area, and really take down bigger armies than they can.
Yeah, especially connecting creep between the bases, that's the most important part. So then your units can defend between the bases much easier.
All right, so the lair's done. I want to see what he's going to throw down, if he's going to get a Baneling Nest, maybe even a Spire.
He's going to get drop, I think.
He's going to get drop. We'd like to see here. Warp Gate he does get the drop, so your prediction's going to be right here. Maybe, is he going for a Ling drop or a Ling Baneling drop?
Ling Baneling drop. It's going to hit at 7 minutes, so in 2 minutes you can expect a lot of Zerglings and a lot of Banelings in the Protoss base.
Alright, so Warp Gate is being a research for vVvHasuu as well as +1. Upgrades are a big part of this game as they scale so well with units because you have so many and they attack pretty fast.
Depending on what Hasuu goes for, it's going to be pretty hard to hold off this all-in.
Does he scout the lair with that Zealot? I'd like to see here.
I think he did.
Did he scout?
Yeah,
he does scout the lair, so he's going to know what's happening, and I think he's going to be able to prepare accordingly.
I think FireZerg actually did this build to Hasuu when they played in the offline preliminaries.
Oh yeah, an interesting fact. coLFireZerg and vVvHasuu did meet in the preliminaries on Sunday, I think, and Hasuu was able to take him out 2-1 in the series. We see here he's vVvHasuu is getting an additional 4 gates. Is this the proper response to the link drop?
Yeah, because if you go Stargate, even though you have a Void Ray and Zerglings can't hit the Void Ray, there's still going to be too many links for you to deal with. So using gateway units is the right response.
One interesting thing here is that coLFireZerg only has 1 queen and he's not larva injecting on his lair. That's probably because he doesn't have the resources to really fully utilize 2 larva injects on both bases, which is an interesting concept, and this build is looking pretty refined here.
Yeah, this build, you can't really afford anything other than the Zerglings and the upgrades, which are a really big investment, so he has to do a lot of damage with this build.
Alright, so here come the link drops, 16 links going to the base. This vVvHasuu, he sees it, has 3 Zealots prepared. He's going to warp in some more units to help defend this. coLFireZerg decides to back out seeing those Zealots.
Yeah, he needs the Banelings to really do any damage because there are already a good number of Zealots there to defend against Zerglings.
Alright, so he's morphing some Banelings, got some Overlords prepared here to just hop in those Overlords and get transported into the main base. It's crucial that vVvHasuu holds this, because if he does, he's going to be worlds ahead.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to his micro and how he deals with the Banelings, because those are the most important units right now.
Right now, this is pretty all-in, as vVvHasuu is an entirely 9 probes ahead, which is pretty rare in a ZVP matchup, as Zerg wants to be ahead of the work as well. Baneling's getting on all the Zealots here. Zergling's going down in the base. Still some Banelings going down. Good Zealot spread by vVvHasuu, and some drop micro too going on.
I think Hasuu made too many Zealots. He needed some more Stalkers actually.
Yeah, because those Overlords have just free reign here, nothing to attack them.
Yeah.
Finally warping in some Stalkers, 3 Stalkers here. He's gonna, I think, head back to his little helipad by the Protoss's 3rd base, regroup, and resend in some more Banelings and links to drop.
I'm wondering if he's spending all his Chrono Boost in the Warp Gates, because he needs like way more units than he does right now.
Yeah, vVvHasuu just reacting with another gateway, going up to 6 gates. I like that a lot, getting to be able to produce so many more units, and he knows that coLFireZerg is going to be pretty far behind, so he can afford this extra gateway. Alright, so a Roach Warren as well as a 3rd base going down for coLFireZerg, deciding that maybe he can start transitioning into a macro game here.
I don't really like this decision because he didn't really do any damage with his drops, and now if he transitions, he's going to be behind in the drone count.
Right. Alright, so vVvHasuu deciding to move out here. Don't know how I feel about this, is that the drops are going to catch him off guard. Baneling's going down. Only catching the Stalker so far. Still some units dropping down here.
Actually, those...
Oh, what's going to happen here? There's still a lot of Zealots streaming in. That was not a very good engagement for coLFireZerg at all.
The +1 attack on the Zealots really helped a lot against the Zerglings because they 2-shot the Zerglings.
Back in Brood War, this is getting +1 on your Zealots was a big thing, because that taking 1 extra less hit to kill the Zerglings is a huge deal.
Yeah.
And a lot of timing pushes were built around it. So now we see a vVvHasuu coming into the natural. Spine Crawl is halfway done. I don't know if they're going to finish in time. He's going to have to delay them. Oh, this is huge.
Oh, the Banelings are morphing though, and I think they should finish in time.
Oh, he's sitting right next. Zealots are sitting right next to Banelings. Oh!
Oh, those are bad Baneling shots. He wasted a lot of those. Oh, never mind. Those are good.
Those are pretty good, yeah. The Spine Crawl is delayed. He delayed them enough that they came out, but more Zealots streaming in here, as well as some Stalkers. It's not looking good for coLFireZerg.
Yeah, not good. He just was too behind from not doing any damage in there.
And he just leaves no GG. vVvHasuu takes game 1.